Who is the best restricted Calm Mind user? Miraidon, Terapagos, or does Origin Giratina have something to say? We're pairing it with Comfey today. We're pairing it with Great Tusk. Let's find out together. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's hop into some battles here, shall we? Okay, this is a Regulation F team. There is no restricted on this team. I'm still going to treat it with respect because they still have a lot of really good Pokemon over there. Here on the casual ladder, in case you didn't know, rule set hasn't gone live yet, so on the casual ladder, we're just hoping people bring Regulation G teams. For the most part, we do get Regulation G games, but not always. I don't think it hurts me to lead with Torn and with Choice Scarf Great Tusk here to start. We can bring in the Giratina once hopefully the Fluttermane's dead. And I don't think I hate Comfey either. Yeah. Yep. It'd be nice to taunt the Amoonguss too. If they lead with the Amoonguss, I might end up taunting it. I'd also love confirmation on which Urshifu it is. Water Urshifu is way different than Dark Urshifu for Giratina's matchup. Way different. And alright, so they led these two. Pretty bad situation for me, because my... yeah, I think I just needed Tailwind. There's really nothing he wants to do. I mean, I didn't pack Rock Slide here. It's kind of not the point of the team. However, I do feel like, honestly, Giratina can switch in pretty easily here. Because I don't know a ton of what they want to do to me either. They might just set a sub, which would be a bummer. Or they just protect. And that's an option too. We get our Tailwind off first. It's nice. We're a nice speedy Torn. Don't know if that is why we went first. It might just be a speed time. Okay. Now, I can taunt this slot. I think I want to. I don't know what Landorus wants to do here. And if they switch out, they might switch into the Amoonguss or the... I don't know. I'm just feeling a taunt on that slot. I think might be a good play. And I think that I can Calm Mind now. Landorus is switching out. Give me the Amoonguss. Give me the Amoonguss. Money. Gotcha, babe. They said a Rain Dance, which makes my Bleak Winds stronger. And I'm just going to start Calm Minding. Okay, this is a pretty easy play for me, I think. I'm just going to Bleak Wind. And I'm not going to Dragon Pulse. I'm going to Shadow Ball into this slot. Just in case they have the Fluttermane back there and they're able to make an insane... I mean, you don't switch Fluttermane in to take hits. But in this exact scenario, it's like... if they really wanted to stake the game on something, they could switch in the Fluttermane and maybe be able to change the course by, you know, just being immune to a Dragon Pulse. We're just going to trade Bleak Winds. No speed drops or anything crazy like that. We're going to get a Shadow Ball. Crit did not matter there. And the Amoonguss is just going to Pollen Puff. Attempt to Pollen Puff into their own Torn. Of course, they're not going to get that. And here comes the Archaludon. So they set the rain. I can set the sun so that they can't get a really, really easy... what you call it? Electro Shot on me, I can just drop that there. And I can Calm Mind again. I think this is my best play. I think that just gives me tons of momentum. And even though I'm Fairy Tera-ing, now I just have to make sure that I mean, honestly, I'm getting the Calm Mind, right? So both of these are special attackers in front of me. One might have Sludge Bomb, one might have Flash Cannon. Both are super effective against me, Fairy Tera, but I'm still Levitate, so I still cannot be hit by ground moves. I'm now immune to dragon moves. And the ground and the dragon is really what I'm nervous about in this matchup. If they hit me with a Sludge Bomb or a Flash Cannon, and I'm at +2 special defense, it's not nearly as bad. They just went for a Dragon Pulse. Sort of covered both options there. My Tailwind peters out. And this is perfect timing. Because now I can just Tailwind again. And I think I'm just going to Dragon Pulse into the Archaladon. At +2. Didn't drop it. Sludge Bomb did a lot more than I thought. They're going to double into me. But we lived it. Okay, cool. Spadef's going to drop there. I'm thinking I can get you in. You know what? I might have to attack here. I'd have to Bleak Wind in the sun. Yeah, I definitely should have gone for the Landorus there with Great Tusk in the back. If you get rid of Landorus, then Great Tusk can deal with Archaladon. I targeted the right Pokemon here, though. Let's hit this Bleak Wind. That'd be great. We did. Not bad. This will drop the Lando, too. All right, that was the perfect turn right there. Kind of came back from what actually I think was a bad targeting decision. Now we just taunt the Amoonguss. We go for the Dragon Pulse into the Archaladon, and I think we should be good. They are going to get the Rage Powder off before I'm able to taunt them. So the Amoonguss will die here. Which I'm not mad about. Because Great Tusk cleans up this game, whether Giratina goes down here or not. Actually, Comfey might honestly clean up this game. And while Giratina kind of decimated this team on its own, like it really only got Torn support from Torn. It didn't really get the support from Great Tusk or Comfey. You're now able to see how different things also pair well with each other. So the Great Tusk, obviously, and the Torn work really well together for the fact that I'm now in Sun behind Tailwind with a choice Scarfed Great Tusk. Like, this thing's stats are absolutely off the wall here. Tailwind, Sun, Bleak Wind, Headlong Rush. Battle was canceled. In many situations, you'll be able to, be in Tailwind or in Sun or both with Great Tusk next to Giratina and just Earthquake without having to worry about Giratina getting hit by it. That's kind of the nice thing about having Levitate. And while the other Origin forms of Dialga and Palkia both get Telepathy, which is what I have been using in the videos featuring those Pokemon, Levitate and Ghost Tera provide a lot of the same effects as Telepathy does, to be honest with you. Like, I didn't rock like an Earthquake. Or, sorry, I did rock an Earthquake. I didn't rock like an Explosion strat. Looked into it, though. So there's a lot of different stuff that, Origin Giratina can do, and it's just so strong holding that Griseous Orb, I think is what the item's called. Good game to my opponent. Going up against a Koraidon Sun team, which is really, really cool. I'm very excited for the fact that we will just get, we'll basically guaranteed Sun support. They have a lot of dragon types over there, which could be really good or bad for Giratina. Like, I kind of want to just, like, know that I'm going for Fairy Tera on my Giratina and just plan for that. So my instinct here is to honestly just leave with these two. I'll go Great Tusk right here, and then my last mon can be the Comfey. All those dragon types are dying to get Draining Kissed. I just have to be careful about... making sure that the Farigiraf is not around when I'm going for these priority moves, because obviously that stops me from using Comfey offensively, which this Comfey is built to do, as long as there aren't priority blocking Pokemon hanging out. So they're just going to go with the Sun immediately. Nice. Protosynthesis is going to boost the speed. Okay, it's not the special attack. Now, they might still just be specs. I need to get the Tailwind, even if it's the last thing that Tornadus does. And I am going to just Fairy Tera Calm Mind. Because if I'm able to get one turn here behind one Calm Mind, then I can bring in Great Tusk after this. And I don't think my opponent had any flying types, so I can just Earthquake and start dishing out hard damage with Giratina. I do want to be really careful here. They're going to switch out the Koraidon. That's good for me. I want to be really careful here that... going for the Fairy Tera means they can fake me out next turn, though. I got to be careful there. Hopefully they just go for the Torn and they're able to knock it out. And then I can just get Great Tusk in here. Sorry, I was on a train of thought and I totally forgot where I was going with it. Because it feels like the board state changed a lot with that move. Okay, there it is. I was going to say, I need to pay attention to if the Giratina is still going before the Flutter Mane. They just go for an Icy Wind. That is a pretty safe play for my opponent to be trying to make there. Okay. I think I can save you now. Let's go into Comfey. I'm going to go for another Calm Mind, if they'll let me. They're going to switch out the Flutter Mane. Should I be nervous about a Flare Blitz? They bring Farigiraf in. Flare Blitz in the Sun, when I'm no longer a Dragon type, might not be a bad way for them to deal with me. They just go for a Fake Out. That's totally fine. Okay, okay. Let's... Let's bring you out now. And I think... they're not going to switch back into Flutter Mane in that slot, so if they do, insane play. Our attack is boosted now. +1 Dragon Pulse. Probably not going to kill the Farigiraf. Doing a lot, though. They do just Flare Blitz right into Giratina. And that's a lot of damage. If the Farigiraf also attacked me here... they went for Trick Room. With the speed boosting Flutter Mane and everything. Okay. I'm in a tough spot now. But I'm also wondering what their Pokemon in the back are going to do. Like, if Great Tusk lives this turn... which I think it's going to now. Well, I guess if they have a psychic move on the Farigiraf, that could be a different story. It's just a Hyper Voice. We'll live that. Both Pokemon will live that. Farigiraf's going down. And we're going to half health the Koraidon with a crit, too. Okay. Yeah, not a terrible turn. Can't say I'm too mad about that. Tailwind Peter's out, which means that there's a really good chance that if their Flutter Mane comes back in, that I'm going to underspeed it now. Right? I'm still Scarf with Elefun. I'm going to Bleak Wind, too, in case they're going to just protect with Koraidon. What is their play here? Bleak Wind goes next. Just hit the Flutter Mane. That'd be great. We did hit the Flutter Mane. Cool. Don't lower the speed. We did not. Yep. Oh, man. Attack boosted. See, this is... Dude, yeah. It's such an interesting play to go for the Trick Room there. I got to imagine they're like an imprisoned Trick Room set, so that's their way of stopping Trick Room, and they just thought because I had Tailwind up that was the play there. Two more turns of Trick Room. I don't think I'd do anything differently. I'm being honest with you, gang. Because I have a whole lot of faith. They just Flare Blitz. Yep. I have a whole lot of faith that Comfey can come in here and actually do a lot of work. Can it do so much work that it's going to like be able to 1v1 an Incineroar? Probably not. Koraidon can't even take out Great Tusk, so we will get an Earthquake off here. Yeah, we're totally going to be good. Comfey can come in now. Yep. We know they have Protect with the Koraidon. I'm going to Earthquake next to my Comfey and just not even care. Because I don't think we get another Earthquake or anything like that. I'm just going to Draining Kiss into the Koraidon. That's the biggest issue. Battle was canceled. Let's play that out a little bit because I think that I did have that game. I just want to talk it out. We Draining Kiss into the Koraidon. We either kill it there or it protects and they get rid of Great Tusk on that next turn. If they don't get rid of Great Tusk on that next turn, that means that they Flare Blitzed into Comfey and Great Tusk got rid of the Incineroar, right? And dealt damage to Comfey too, potentially knocking it out. Then we're in a situation where it's Great Tusk and Giratina facing down the Koraidon, and that thing doesn't really have spread moves, so one of those two would have knocked out Koraidon on that next turn when Trick Room wasn't up. If they do protect the Koraidon there, and they get rid of Great Tusk with the Incineroar, then Trick Room goes away, we bring out Giratina, we Draining Kiss to kill the Koraidon on that turn, and we Dragon Pulse to kill the Incin. Like, I think my opponent had good reason to bow out there. They did technically still have one more turn of speed momentum that they could have done something with, though I think that actually the Trick Room was just as beneficial for me as it was for them. At times more beneficial for me than it was for them. So I just want to talk that out. That's going to be all the games that I get with this team. I do hope that you enjoyed this video. Remember too, by the way, some people have been like, oh, these videos have been so short lately. That's because I've been doing streams against the chat more often, and I use teams that I battle with on stream against the chat. So if you want to ever see more battles that I'm using with different teams, go watch my VODs on my channel. There's way more examples of what teams do in those streams where I battle against you guys. You gang? 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tuesday nights is typically when that happens. I can't stream this upcoming Tuesday, but come by on a Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Chances are I will be streaming if you want to battle against me or just get some practice against other people in the chat. People do that all the time. That's all I got for you. Thanks so much for watching this video in the first place. My name is Berm. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and you should probably click one of these videos. Got lots of Regulation G teams already out, and the format hasn't even started.